Ever wondered what the UK's top foodie delights are? Well, wonder no more, because we're about to take you on a mouth-watering journey across the United Kingdom, diving into its rich culinary heritage. From the bustling food markets of London to the quaint tea rooms of the Cotswolds, the UK offers a diverse food landscape that is as varied as its history. We're talking about timeless classics, innovative fusions, and regional specialties that have stood the test of time. This isn't just about food though, it's about the stories behind these dishes, the cultural significance they hold, and the people who have been crafting these delicacies for generations. It's about the love, passion, and tradition that goes into every single bite. So are you ready to explore the gastronomical map of the UK? Buckle up, food lovers, because we're about to embark on a culinary journey like no other. Prepare your taste buds as we embark on this delicious adventure, starting with number 10. At number 10 we have the full English breakfast. This iconic morning meal is a culinary emblem of the United Kingdom, as much a part of its cultural fabric as the Union Jack itself. The full English breakfast, often abbreviated to just Full English, is a hearty, filling start to any day. So, what's in a full English? Expect to find sizzling bacon, juicy sausages, and eggs cooked to your liking. Don't forget the baked beans, grilled tomatoes, and mushrooms. And of course, a full English wouldn't be complete without black pudding and fried bread. The full English breakfast has a dynamic history dating back to the early Victorian era, when it was considered a symbol of Britain's global power. It was the meal of the Industrial Revolution, fueling the workers who drove Britain's economy. Even today, the full English remains a beloved tradition, whether it's a weekend treat or a weekday indulgence. A hearty start to the day, wouldn't you agree? Coming in at number 9, the traditional fish and chips. Ah yes, the good old British classic. This delectable dish, which hails from the humble shores of the United Kingdom, has been warming the hearts and bellies of the British for centuries. It's a simple yet satisfying combination. A generous piece of fish, typically cod or haddock, deep fried to perfection in a crispy batter, served alongside chunky golden chips. Fish and chips holds a special place in British culture. It's not just a meal, it's a symbol of national identity, evoking memories of seaside holidays and family gatherings. And while you'll find it all over the UK, each region puts its own spin on it. In Scotland, for instance, you might find your fish coated in a golden breaded batter, while in London, it's often served with a side of mushy peas, a staple of the British diet, and a must-try for any foodie. At number 8 we find the delightful Cornish pasty. A culinary gem from the southwest corner of the UK, this hearty handheld delight is a true testament to British ingenuity in the kitchen. Imagine a golden, crumbly pastry shell, folded over and crimped at the edges, encasing a warm, savory filling of tender beef, sliced potato, swede, and onion. The ingredients meld together, their flavors seeping into each other to create a mouth-watering symphony of taste. But the Cornish pasty is more than a delicious meal. It's a symbol of Cornwall's rich mining heritage, a portable lunch for hard-working miners who needed a filling, easy-to-carry meal. It's also a beloved staple at family gatherings and local festivals, a warm reminder of community and tradition. Just one bite, and you'll understand why the Cornish pasty has stood the test of time, a handheld meal that's been a British favorite for centuries. Comfort food at its best. Shepherd's pie is our number 7. This classic British dish is a delightful melange of flavors that brings warmth to your belly and joy to your heart. Imagine a hearty layer of minced lamb, cooked to perfection with onions, carrots, and peas. This savory medley is then seasoned with herbs and Worcestershire sauce, adding an extra punch of flavor. But what makes shepherd's pie truly special is its topping, a creamy blanket of mashed potatoes, browned to a delicious crisp in the oven. The result? A dish that is as comforting as a soft blanket on a cold winter's night. Each bite is a delightful surprise, with the soft potatoes complementing the rich, meaty filling. Whether it's a family dinner or a casual Sunday lunch, shepherd's pie is a dish that brings people together, a warm and comforting dish that truly represents the heart of British cuisine. For dessert lovers, number 6 is the sticky toffee pudding. A quintessential British dessert, this tantalizing treat is a testament to the power of simplicity. Born from basic ingredients like dates, brown sugar, eggs, and butter, sticky toffee pudding transforms into something extraordinary in the oven. The magic begins as the dates and sugar meld together, creating a dense, moist cake that's a perfect balance of sweetness. Then comes the toffee sauce, a heavenly concoction of butter, sugar, and cream, simmered to a thick, caramel-like consistency. Drizzled generously over the warm cake, The sauce seeps into every nook and cranny, infusing the pudding with an irresistible richness. Every bite of sticky toffee pudding is a delightful dance of textures and flavors. The soft, moist cake contrasts beautifully with the rich, sticky sauce, creating a symphony of sweetness that lingers on the palate. A sticky, sweet delight that's sure to satisfy any sweet tooth. At number 5, we have the traditional Scottish dish, haggis. This hearty dish is not just a meal, it's a symbol of Scottish culture, steeped in history and tradition. Haggis is made from sheep's pluck, a charming term for the animal's heart, liver, and lungs. These are minced together with onions, oatmeal, suet, and a blend of spices, then encased in the animal's stomach and boiled. The result? A savory pudding that's rich in flavor and texture. Haggis is more than a dish, it's a cultural icon. It is the Star of Burns Night, an annual event celebrating the life and works of the poet Robert Burns. His poem, Address to a Haggis, is recited, and the haggis is ceremonially sliced open, marking the start of the feast. Whether you're a fan of offal or not, there's no denying the cultural significance of this robust and flavorful dish. It truly is an integral part of Scottish heritage. Coming in at number 4, the festive Christmas pudding. This British Yuletide tradition dates back to medieval times, and it's a rich, dense dessert that's as much a part of Christmas as Santa and stockings. The Christmas pudding, also known as plum pudding, despite not containing any plums, is a delightful concoction of suet, flour, breadcrumbs, sugar, and a mishmash of dried fruits. The plums in its moniker are actually pre-Victorian terms for raisins. Spices, treacle or molasses, beer or other forms of alcohol are added to enhance the flavor and to preserve the pudding. Traditionally, the pudding is made on Stir-Up Sunday, the last Sunday before Advent, about 5 weeks before Christmas. It's a family event where everyone gets a stir and makes a wish. On Christmas Day, the Christmas pudding is steamed again, doused in brandy, and set alight before serving. A holiday classic that brings warmth and joy to the British Christmas table. Number 3 on our list is the quintessential afternoon delight, cream tea. This culinary gem is a delightful feature of British afternoon tea culture, offering a simple yet satisfying combination of elements. At its core, cream tea is a pot of tea served with scones, strawberry jam, and clotted cream. The scones, crumbly and slightly sweet, are the perfect canvas for the tart strawberry jam and the rich, buttery clotted cream. The three elements come together to create a symphony of flavors that are as comforting as they are delicious. Originating from the southwest of England, cream tea is now enjoyed across the UK and beyond. It's not just about the food, though. Cream tea is steeped in tradition, providing a moment of relaxation and indulgence in the middle of the day. Whether enjoyed in a quaint countryside tea room or an elegant city hotel, cream tea is a charming British tradition that's a real treat for the senses. The second spot goes to the beloved chicken tikka masala. This British Indian classic has a rich, creamy, and slightly spicy tomato-based sauce, which perfectly complements the marinated and grilled chunks of chicken. The chicken is traditionally marinated in a tantalizing blend of spices, yogurt, and lemon juice, then cooked to perfection in a tandoor oven. The sauce, meanwhile, is a symphony of flavors, with ingredients like tomatoes, cream, garlic, ginger, and an array of spices. Chicken. Tikka masala's roots are a topic of debate, with some believing it was invented in Glasgow, Scotland, by a Bangladeshi chef, while others claim it originated from the Indian subcontinent. Regardless of its origin, there's no debate about its popularity. It's often dubbed as the UK's national dish, an honor that speaks volumes about the love Brits have for this dish. Chicken tikka masala is more than just a delicious meal. It's a testament to the UK's multicultural culinary landscape. And at number 1, the crown jewel of British cuisine, roast beef and Yorkshire pudding. This is more than a meal, it's a tradition, a symbol of the quintessential British Sunday lunch. Imagine tender slices of roast beef, cooked to perfection, served alongside a golden, fluffy Yorkshire pudding. This isn't just any pudding, mind you, it's a savory delight, baked in the oven until it puffs up into a crisp, airy pastry, perfect for mopping up the rich, meaty gravy. The roast beef is as classic as it gets, often served with a side of roasted potatoes and seasonal vegetables. But the Yorkshire pudding? That's where the magic happens. This dish has been passed down through generations, each family adding its own touch, making it an integral part of the British culinary heritage. A dish that truly encapsulates the essence of British cuisine. Bon appétit!